Hey, hey, Jessie here from Jessie on a Journey and Travel Blog Prosperity, here to share one of my favorite strategies for growing an email list, and that is to create a free email course. A free email course is simply a series of educational emails that builds on one another to teach some kind of lesson or strategy or offer some kind of transformation so that by the end, your new subscriber feels helped by you. And what this does is, well, a few things. Mainly, they're now your email subscriber because to get the email course, they need to join your email list. The email course is essentially your opt-in freebie. But now when you email them in the future, they're going to be more likely to do your calls to action, whether you're saying, hey, a new blog post published, or a new YouTube video published, or my affiliate partner's having a sale, or I just launched a product. That new subscriber is going to be more likely to do your calls to action because they know, like, and trust you. Also, when they think about your niche, your topic, whether you're family travel, solo travel, RV travel, when they think about that in the future and they're thinking, okay, I want to plan a solo trip or I need some help choosing an RV, whatever it is, they're going to think of you because you've already helped them in the past. So it's really, really powerful. But before we dive into the strategy for this, I do want to invite you to grab a seat in my own free 5-day profitable travel blogging email course. The email course takes you all the way from creating your blog brand and coming up with your mission, all the way through traffic and list building and social media through monetization. So you can truly turn your travel blog into a profitable business. So feel free to just pause this video and go grab your seat in the email course. And then, once you've done that, let's dive into the strategy. So the first step number 1, is to map out the email course content. And in my experience, it's really helpful to start with the problem you're trying to solve or the transformation you're trying to deliver through your email course, and then work backward to create the lessons. I like to think of the lessons as milestones that people need to reach so that when they've reached each of those milestones, they've solved the problem, they've had the transformation, they've achieved the goal that was intended through the email course. Now, if we look here, this is my profitable travel blogging email course. I also have a Savvy Solo Traveler email course for the solo travel segment of my audience. But you could see the lessons here. We're ending, with the course piece of this funnel with monetization, but then we're working backwards. And we're, you could see at the very beginning, we've got pinpoint your blog's purpose. You need to do that before you can understand how to monetize, because your blog brand and your mission, well, everything else is just an extension of that. So that's how I like to think about it. And remember, the goal here is that people feel really helped by you. So I do recommend really trying to get people to take action. So something I like to do in these emails is end with some kind of action task or a prompt so that they're not just reading the lessons, they're actually taking action. Maybe you create a workbook to pair. There are different ways you can increase engagement, but really think about too in these lessons how you can get people beyond just reading and actually doing. And just to give you a travel visual too, here is what my Savvy Solo Traveler email course looks like. So we're starting with overcoming the fears, choosing the trip, telling loved ones, hey, book the trip. I'm going to be going solo, mentally preparing, staying safe. Honestly, I ended up adding a 6th email too to take epic solo travel photos, just because it was an email that I sent to my list that did really well. And it also was a pretty easy email to monetize, and we'll get to that in a bit, but it does include affiliate links. Now, moving on to step 2 of our strategy, think of your email course also as an automated welcome sequence. So typically you create your opt-in freebie, maybe it's a printable, a cheat sheet, something like that. People grab it, they grab the opt-in freebie, then they're put into your email list, and then they get that automated welcome sequence. Well, with this, the opt-in freebie and the automated welcome sequence are the same. The course emails are nurturing your new community member. So you really want to think about, again, how you help people through your blog content, through your products, through the emails you plan to send, through your social posts. You want to just make it all cohesive so that you're really attracting people that you can continuously help and who would be interested in your free content, your affiliate partners, your brand partnerships, your own products, etc. Now, an important piece of an automated, welcome nurture sequence is the welcome email. You're probably thinking about the course lessons, right? Lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what those will look like. But you should also have a welcome email. You can have it send, 5 minutes before lesson 1, however you want to do it. But it should welcome people to your community. And it's that real first step in building a relationship with your community member. So here I did have a special Tripwire offer. I'll put a guide to how to create a Tripwire offer. You may or may not have one yourself. They can be very powerful for monetization, but I'll pop that in the video description. But I let them know how the course will work. I do give them a link to my free resource list of my favorite blogging tools and resources. This is a great strategy for helping your audience. I know for me, because I have a very engaged blogger audience, constantly, what's your favorite theme? What's your favorite hosting? What's your favorite tool for keyword research? All that stuff. So with this, I could just send them the link and say, here's my favorite tools. Bookmark it. I update it all the time. And I include this honestly in all of my welcome emails, whether it's for my free email course or my other opt-in freebies. But that's a great tip. If you're creating an email course, you could even create a list of resources and tools that would be helpful for the strategy you are teaching. And you can use affiliate links. Just make sure to disclose. And then I invite them to my free Facebook group. Those are 2 important actions I really want people to take. So with this, yes, you're setting expectations, but also think about some of the actions that you would really want people to take. Your welcome email will likely be one of your most opened emails of all times. So I introduce myself. I like to add like emojis and GIFs. I never know how to say that word, just to make the email more engaging and fun. I do link to some of my best content, and I let them know, some of the other places they can find me. Now, another important piece of your welcome email is going to be asking a question. If people reply to you, your future emails are more likely to go into their inbox versus their other or spam folder. So you can keep it super simple. It could be a yes or no question. It could be like a, hey, reply this. Keep it simple so that people actually reply, but this is very powerful. And then I do like to always include something in the PS section, whether it's links to some content that's related or tools, products. Think about the calls to action that are going to help you grow your business. And again, you could join my free 5-day profitable travel blogging course to really be able to sit down with this welcome email, see how I do it, see how you might want to, kind of take some of these strategies for your own welcome email, and then see how the rest of the email course looks too. Now, moving on to step number 3 in our strategy, monetize your email course with a pitch at the end. Think about this as a sales funnel. So, I pitch my Travel Blog Prosperity membership at the end with a limited time offer. I like to, again, make the email kind of fun. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. Again, if you want to see how this looks, you can join my email course and then you'll see the pitch at the end. But think about a digital product that you can pitch at the end of your email course. And to really see success with this step, you want to think about the problem that you're solving through your free email course and solve the same problem, but take it to the next level and package it into some kind of premium digital product. If you do not have a digital product yet, don't worry. I'm going to link a resource in the description of this video that'll give you some ideas, but it doesn't have to be something really crazy. You could even start with consulting, or maybe you record a workshop that would be really helpful, that would take people behind the scenes of your process. Just think about the problems your audience faces. I know for me, all of the products that I have created, whether it's my courses, my membership, my NYC photo tours, have all come from thinking about and listening to the questions that my audience asked me. And if you don't have people asking you questions yet, maybe you're a newer blogger, that's okay. Head to niche Facebook groups and niche forums. Look at the questions that people are asking, and it'll give you an indication of the types of problems that your audience has. Continuing with this idea of monetization, moving on to step 4, consider how you can add affiliate links into your email course. In my email course, I like to link to related blog posts and YouTube videos, and I also like to link to affiliates. Now, I did mention having that resource list to pair with your email course, and you can have affiliate links in that, but you can also add affiliate links directly to the emails. Just make sure that you disclose when doing this and that the affiliate links are actually relevant. You're not like stuffing them or forcing them in there. So here is one of my emails where I'm talking about affiliate marketing. I do link to some of my free guides, and then I talk about some of my recommended affiliate platforms. And some of these are affiliate links. And I personally like to disclose when I'm using affiliate links at the top of my emails, just so people know right away before they, can click anything. You never want people to be able to click a link before you've disclosed that it is an affiliate link. So just keep that in mind when you are creating your email content. Now, once your email course is created and you've proofread it very thoroughly, it is time to move on to step number 5, set up your email course. No matter what email marketing platform you use, you'll likely have this kind of automation section where you can actually load the emails. And how it works is, the terminology will be a little bit different depending if you use like MailerLite, ConvertKit, MailChimp, all these different things. But for example, with MailerLite, they would join, they would sign up, they'd come to either a landing page or a form, and they would sign up, they'd put their name and their email, for example, or maybe just their email, and then they would be added to a group, and that group would trigger the automation where I have preloaded my email course. So this is all automated. You're not sitting here, oh my gosh, someone joined my email list, I have to send them the first email, right? This is set up so that it is happening in the background while you're doing other things, while you are flying to your next destination. It is working. So with that in mind, make sure to also test it. Before you start promoting your landing page or your sign up form, make sure you add yourself as a subscriber and you actually make sure that everything is working as it should. Once you have your email course all set up, it's ready to go, then it's time to move on to step number 6, promote your free email course and get it out into the world. Start building your email list. Now, there are many different ways and strategies to promote this. The first thing I recommend doing is making sure you have the opt-in freebie, the free email course call out, very visible on your homepage, meaning before people scroll. So if you look at Jessie on a Journey here, where it says get started and where it says come join me, those both lead to my page that showcases all my opt-in freebies, including my free email course. I also recommend promoting your free email course in your relevant blog posts, especially the blog posts already bringing traffic. You can use a plugin like Grow by Mediavine to have your opt-in freebie automatically promoted in your content, or you can manually add it, however you want to do it. But make sure you're promoting it in your blog posts as well as your YouTube videos, your social media content, wherever you are being active and have eyes. Create pins that promote it. Have it in your social media bios where you might usually put your homepage link. Make sure that you are linking to your opt-in freebie. This is one of the most important calls to action that you can promote, because think about it this way. If someone comes to your blog and they read the blog post or a blog post on your site, they might never come back. But if they join your email list, then you can let them know when your new content publishes and when you have products and you're promoting affiliates or you're promoting different brand partners, whatever you're doing, they're in your community now. So it's really, really powerful. You could promote your free email course in your email signature, or one of my absolute favorite ways to promote is to cross-promote with other creators in my niche. So think about who else has the audience that would be interested in this free email course and say, hey, if I send an email to my list promoting your opt-in freebie, or maybe they guest email for you, that's something I do quite a bit, and then I guest email for you promoting my opt-in freebie, would you be interested in that? Make this type of outreach a regular part of your strategy. I highly recommend it. Collaboration is one of the best and most fun ways to grow. You could also run ads to your free email course. There are so many different ways. Just use your creativity. The sky is really the limit with this. And finally, we are on step number 7 of our strategy. Set aside time to update your free email course. You always want to make sure that the content is actually factual, up-to-date, and relevant. So at minimum, I'd say once per year. Depending on your topic, you may need to update it more, maybe every 6 months. If any major kind of developments happen in your niche that require you to update it, I would make sure to, add an extra time to update it. Just make sure that people are always getting relevant content. And don't just say, okay, yeah, I'll update it when I have time. Set a recurring calendar reminder. Put it in your planner. Put it in pen on your calendar so that you actually make these updates and it's an actual part of your workflow, not just sort of like, oh yeah, when I have time. It's very, very important just because if you want this strategy to be effective, you actually have to be creating valuable, helpful content and helping your audience. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to create a free email course that can help you grow, nurture, and monetize an email list. Also, make sure to grab access to my free 5-day profitable travel blogging email course. It's going to show you how to get set up for success, starting with branding and those foundational steps all the way through growth and monetization. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos sharing these bite-sized strategies for bloggers who want to turn their blogs into profitable full-time businesses. Happy blogging!